In the bustling city of Abuja, Adaeze and Chinelo's friendship was the kind that turned heads. They were like sisters, inseparable, yet their lives couldn't have been more different. Adaeze was a symbol of success, a thriving interior designer, married to the devoted Obinna, with two adorable children. Chinelo, on the other hand, was a struggling teacher, barely making ends meet. One bright afternoon, the two women sat on Adaeze's airy balcony, sipping zobo and snacking on chin-chin. "Your life is like a dream, Adaeze," Chinelo said, with a bittersweet smile. "You have it all, a thriving business, a loving husband, and even a perfect home." Adaeze laughed warmly, brushed it off. "God's blessings are meant to be shared," she replied, squeezing Chinelo's hands. "Don't worry, things will get better for you too." But as Chinelo left Adaeze's sprawling mansion that evening, her heart burned with envy. "Why should she have everything while I have nothing?" she muttered to herself. That night, as Chinelo sat in her dimly lit room, a dangerous thought crossed her mind. What if her life became mine? Chinelo's plan began with subtlety. She started visiting Adaeze's home more frequently, ingratiating herself with Obinna. "Your husband is so hardworking," she would casually mention to Adaeze. "But don't you think he's been unusually quiet lately? Men can be unpredictable." Adaeze laughed off the comments, but Chinelo wasn't done. She began texting Obinna under the guise of seeking advice, claiming she wanted to surprise Adaeze with something special. Slowly, she planted seeds of doubt. "I hear Adaeze is working late these days, so," she hinted one evening. "I hope all her meetings are about work." Meanwhile, Chinelo gained the trust of Adaeze's employees. Pretending to help, she learned everything about the business. Behind Adaeze's back, Chinelo spread rumors that Adaeze was embezzling funds and losing focus. Clients began to disappear, contracts fell through, and Adaeze's once flourishing business started to crumble. Adaeze decided to host a grand dinner to celebrate her company's upcoming anniversary, hoping to rebuild morale. Chinelo, sensing an opportunity, arrived early with a hidden agenda. As the evening wore on, Chinelo accidentally left her unlocked phone on the dining table. Obinna, curious, picked it up. His heart sank as he read a series of fabricated messages that appeared to show Adaeze having an affair with a wealthy client. Obinna's fury exploded in front of the guests. "Is this why you've been working late?" he shouted at Adaeze, who was too stunned to respond. Chinelo feigned shock, pretending to defend her friend. "Obinna, calm down. I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding," she said, hiding her smirk. The party ended in chaos. Obinna stormed out of the house, taking the children with him. Adaeze's world shattered as her closest friend pretended to console her while secretly relishing her destruction. Chinelo wasted no time. Within weeks, she moved into Adaeze's life, claiming to help with the children and protect her assets. She convinced Obinna that Adaeze was untrustworthy and took over the business, rebranding it under her name. High society welcomed Chinelo with open arms. She attended galas in Adaeze's designer clothes, posing as a self-made woman. Meanwhile, Adaeze was left with nothing. Forced to move into a tiny apartment, she worked tirelessly to rebuild her reputation, starting from scratch. Despite everything, Adaeze refused to break. With each small project she completed, she regained her confidence, determined to rise again. Months later, Chinelo's greed began to unravel her empire. She mismanaged the business, alienated clients, and burned bridges. Meanwhile, Obinna discovered the truth when he stumbled upon forged messages and financial records. Enraged, he exposed Chinelo's lie to their social circle, ruining her reputation. At the same time, Adaeze's comeback was unstoppable. A former client gave her a massive project that catapulted her back into the spotlight. When Obinna begged for forgiveness, Adaeze smiled and said, "Your doubts destroyed us. I have moved on." As for Chinelo, she lost everything: her wealth, her friends, and dignity. Alone and broken, she realized too late that envy had consumed her. Adeze, on the other hand, emerged stronger, wiser, and unstoppable.